Roleplay Retcon does not own any part of the movies we retcon, nor are we associated with the artists who make them. Also, while most episodes are safe for all listeners, please do check the individual episode descriptions for any content warnings.
The music for this series is by Behold. You can find them on Bandcamp, YouTube, and more.
Previously on Roleplay Retcon does Pacific Rim Uprising. With a clock ticking down to the synchronization of all Shao Corporation drone Jaegers to a single point of control, Amara, Bon, Alex, and Professor Gottlieb track down Gottlieb's friend and fellow kaiju expert, Dr. Newt Geisler, to an RV on the outskirts of LA, after finding his name several times in the Shao Kaiju cloning facility. Inside the RV, they found a mass, mostly brain, that Geisler called Lila and claimed was his daughter. The RV was attacked by armed men, likely Shao agents, and the three pilots managed to hold them off and airlift the entire RV, Lila and all, back to the Shatterdome. As soon as they returned, two strange hybrid Kaiju-Jaegers arrived via chopper, and the pilots plugged their gunshot wounds and scrambled their Jaegers to engage.
You all are fighting giant robots. I don't know if
Oh my gosh.
Fuck!
Yeah!
How giant are they?
They're pretty big. I mean, they're category size 3. They're size category 3. So
Wait, what am I?
What size category
Am I
are you?
just-
We're only
I'm
four.
just 2, right? And I'm freaking huge.
You're 2.
Yeah.
Me and Jensie are 1s.
Uh-huh.
Are we
there's
ones?
half, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Lord, is
But what are
4
we?
just freaking Big Zam or whatever?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't believe there are any pilot frames that are category size 4.
Oh, okay.
I could be incorrect.
just spaceships and shit then, I guess.
Pretty much. It's usually structures is usually what it is. If there's like an automated turret, sometimes is and things like that.
So these things are real big.
These things are real big. They are the same size as November Ajax, which is another Jaeger that you guys encountered at the very, very beginning of the film. Quite a large Jaeger, very tall, made to handle the largest of kaiju threats. These guys are quite large. If you recall, before last time, they landed down on the tarmac. There was a couple of attempts to shoot the helicopters down that were carrying them, but they were already quite close. So one of the helicopters crashed, but the drones were still detached. On their sort of descent down, they looked initially like those white-plated, kind of with blue glowing undertones, very pristine, never seen combat before Jaegers. But upon landing and rising up to their full height, slowly organic spikes and veins and strange blue lights, mandibles even, began to break free and kind of like jut out from within the armor of these things. And now it's time for murder.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully theirs and not yours. Who would like to be first?
I think you two should stay behind me. So maybe I should. You know what? Let me deploy a shield.
I'm going to move so I'm a little bit in front of Alex and adjacent to him, just because I need that for a couple of my ability triggers. Somebody moved me like a little bit, just like a little bit further away from Alex. But it kind of seems like Alex was like, okay, not that close.
Yeah, all right, slow the roll.
Yeah. Don't scratch my custom paint, please.
Stay in your own hexagons.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to, which one is, I think I'm going to do the Enclave Pattern Support Shield. I think that's the one. Burst 3 Dome. So, let's see. Is it Burst 3 Dome? Yeah, that's not quite. Hey, I never use this, and maybe it's too late now, but remember I did an upgrade like 3 sessions back to do a burst 6 for 6 heat. Can I still do that?
We've had this question. That was technically your support for that mission. Yeah. So it's been used for that mission, unfortunately.
Okay, all right. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. All right. Somebody found it between missions. They were like, that's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah, they were like, that's a safety hazard.
Like I go to press my custom button and it's not like macro to that anymore. And I'm like, damn it.
it just emotes instead. You start default dancing.
Yeah, it honks the horn.
You're like, oh wait, no, yeah.
Okay, but I am gonna do the Enclave Epic Support Shield. And then I think for my other action here, I'm just gonna skirmish with the assault rifle.
Can you shoot through your shield?
I think so.
Yeah. You can shoot through it, but any ranged or melee attacks made against people within the dome receive +1 difficulty.
Yeah, 13 plus 1 is 14.
14, these things evasion is only 12, so that's a hit.
Ha, because it's a slow, dumb piece of shit.
It's 12 is not slow. 12 is pretty fast.
Well, it seems that way to me because I'm faster.
No.
I rolled a 1. Oh, but it's reliable, so I take. They do at least 2, right?
That is like even if you miss. So that is like reliable triggers. When...
It says
it always does 2 damage.
Yes. Yeah, always does 2 damage.
Or less.
Even if
it does specify. Okay.
Yeah, or rolls less damage. So yeah, I raise my rifle and I fire a few bullets, and like most of them, it's not, it's a spread. It kind of fires in a spread. So a lot of the bullets go wide, but a few hit it. A few make their target. A
number of like darkened, like almost like fuel burn type smudges smatter across the otherwise like white pristine chassis of these things as a number of bullets just clip into them, and they kind of let out like a clicking, chirping screech at you, very insectile.
Is that normal? Nope. Okay.
This thing's claws almost like unfurl from its hands, where there should be actuated metal joints. Instead, these like bristly spined blue protrusions come out instead. And it's got a couple of attacks to make at you. I have a 17, which I think definitely beats your evasion. I have a 10, which I think might also beat your evasion.
Yeah, his is only an 8.
Yep, it's low. I'm big. Actually, it's 6.
Whoa.
Is it 6?
I'm so big, Alex. I'm Danny
God.
DeVito. He's not known for his evasion.
Danny DeVito's kind of a small guy, though.
He's got that bob and weave height to him, right?
Yeah, I don't have that, unfortunately.
You're also immobilized currently.
Well, that's no good. Well, I don't need to move that much anyway.
It's by your shield. So I have 3 points of kinetic damage, and then I have 5 points of kinetic damage.
What the fuck? I was about to make...
That would be 8.
I was about to be like, oh no, I only have 14 HP left, but that's actually a lot away from my...
Yeah.
Do you have any armor?
I do have 1 armor.
So both of those will be reduced by 1, so you'll
Okay.
take 2 less damage overall. So you'll take 2 and
6.
then 4. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm down to 11.
You also have your blink field intervention if you wanted to take more.
I'm okay right now.
All right. Alex's turn.
No.
Can I issue an order to Amara?
Amara, keep your distance. Light up hostile number 2.
You got it, boss. 10-4, good buddy.
As a quick action, I am going to throw out one of my little drones, my turret drone, and I'm going to rush hostile number 1. And with my other action, I am going to use a quick action to attack with my segment knife. Nat 20.
Wow. Okay, so you rolled a critical hit.
They're both 4, so that's 3 damage.
Wow. Okay.
And it's energy damage, if that helps.
It does.
I'm going to, once per round, use my Disdainful Blade. When you hit a character with a melee attack, you may throw an auxiliary melee weapon as an attack against any character within range as a free action. So I'm going to throw another segment knife at him. And that is a 13.
13 also just hits, yep.
Yes. All right, just the 1 die this time. That's a 1, so 2 damage. No, that one doesn't get bonus damage, so just 1 damage.
Yeah, your segment knights flash out and you just tear across portions of this thing's sort of like bioorganic flesh. You watch like chunks of like blue kaiju meat fall off of it as you slash across it.
Yeah.
I do like that you said biological, because now I'm going to activate the other thing on my flex mount.
I
And
remember.
hit my bristle crown flechette launchers,
Okay.
which just does a 1 burst around me, which should just hit this guy. And normally would do 1 damage, but since it's a biological target, it does 3 damage.
Yikes.
Also, since my turret's out there and I've made a successful melee attack against him, he takes additional 3 kinetic.
3 kinetic. Oh my god. Calm down. Hi.
I studied.
While you were busy crafting your perfect ranged artillery build, I studied the blade.
I studied the several pointy blades on my mech. And that is all of my actions.
Wonderful. All right. Hostile 2 is going to use a quick action here. It is going to fire off a missile volley at you all.
no.
I think I have all 3 of you in range. I might not have Alex in range. I do not have Alex in range. Okay.
Haha.
I should be able to hit the other 2 of you and your drone.
No, my drone.
Can you target Alex and not Jensie? That'd be great, actually, because I can do something about that.
These attacks are made with 1 difficulty each due to the shield.
Well, hooray! I'm such a good Saladin player.
You did a good job.
Alex, what is your drone's
10.
10? Okay. Boy. Well, I have a 1 to hit Jensie. I have
It
a
doesn't.
15 to hit Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have a 12 to hit the drone.
Damn.
Yeah, they're 1 damage apiece. And then it does just run at you in this drone. It's going to use its second quick action to boost, so it can get all the way to be in melee with the drone and Halcyon Vapor at the same time.
Yeah, it's my turn. I am going to activate my core system.
I'm so
Get
scared
out
of
of
the
the way
Mjolnir. Yeah.
This is the
David.
chest gun, right?
Yes.
And second, you know what? I don't think I've ever actually hit anyone with my bolt thrower yet. So today is going to be the day that I hit someone with my bolt thrower. So if I barrage with my bolt thrower, then I also get to make another attack with another weapon, right?
Yes. So when you barrage, you fire 2 separate weapons on 2 mounts and
Yes.
any auxiliary weapons that are on the same mount.
So theoretically, I can shoot this person with 3 weapons then,
Theoretically.
and also in practice. Practically.
Depends on if you hit.
Okay, of course, right.
Yeah, what's your second weapon too?
My bolt thrower is going to be number 1, and then my second one I'm going to use my flex mount, which has my double pistols.
And following my order, you get an accuracy.
Oh. Well, I got a 9.
It's a strong 9. It doesn't miss, unfortunately.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But I still get to shoot with my flex mount?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, my pistol, the first pistol that I shoot with, I am going to get an accuracy.
Correct.
What do you shoot with, Jensie?
My heart, of course.
Okay.
So another d20 plus a d6.
No, that's what you kill with.
Yeah, I was about to say, but I thought maybe I was wrong.
I got a 12 this time.
Yes, you did. That's a hit.
Yeah, all right, cool. So I pop it off with... pop it off.
Yeah, you pull your
Pop it off?
bolt thrower and fire this almost like grapple-like protrusion at this thing, and the shot clangs into it, and you're at such close range that the bolt just kind of like skids up off of it, and then you kind of throw that over one shoulder and whip out your pistols and just unload into it. Yeah.
Nice. So my first pistol shot hits, and
Notably, you still deal 2 damage with your bolt thrower because it is reliable.
it is reliable. Oh, reliable. That's excellent.
Okay, how much pistol damage?
1d3, so that's gonna be 1. And since I hit with my pistol, because I kill with my heart, I'm going to reduce my gunslinger die by 1.
Yes.
And now I'm going to try and shoot with my other pistol, straight from the hip.
Okay.
And this one does not get any benefits. So So just a straight D20. Woohoo! 16. Let's go.
God. Yeah.
So yeah, straight from the hip. Chapow.
Chapow. That's the perfect.
That's the sound.
Yeah.
That's the sound
We
that
clip
it
that
makes.
sound and yeah.
That gun goes chapow, and the other gun makes a different noise.
And so I'm going to reduce my gunslinger die again. And this one does another D3. So that's going to be... Hey! What's 4? 1, 2 is 1, 3, 4. That's 2. 2 points. And then also I'm going to put a round in my Mjolnir. My heavy mount is now unloaded. Because I don't think I did that one time.
Correct. As well as your 2 pistols. Your pistols are not loading. They are
They're not
just
loading.
reliable. They're not the hand cannons.
Moving right along.
That's you, Ben.
Yes. I thought maybe, but I was waiting for you to say it. So my shield that's out right now lasts until the end of this turn, I believe, but it's also kind of not useful anymore.
It just specifies attacks against creatures within the shield's effect.
Oh.
It doesn't specify from outside or anything like that.
Bond looks around and notices that Alex has moved away from him, and he plods over to be close to Alex again, but notices that Amara is a little far away, so he's like,
Come on, I got you. I got a little thing for you here.
and he's going to I'm going to activate my core system, my Tachyon Shield, which projects an accelerated Tachyon Shield over an allied character within sensor range, which is 10. You get a defensive pulse reaction, basically, Jensie. Like, if something attacks you, you gain resistance to all damage from the attack.
That is you. I believe you are the one who chooses to use that reaction. While the system is active, you get access to the defensive pulse.
I see, that makes sense.
So I don't need to keep track of that. You need to keep track of that?
I need to keep track of that.
But thank you.
Help me with this, though, Pen. So I get Amara getting resistance to all damage from the attack. But it says, if the attack misses, I can force the attacker to re-roll it against a character or object of your choice, checking line of sight and range from your target instead of from the attacker.
So if Hostile 2 runs up and tries to attack Amara and misses, you can say that it careens wildly off the shield and hits Hostile 01 instead.
Oh man. Keep that in mind, Jensie. Okay, but that was one action. So I think for my other one, I want to ram Hostile 1. Eagle-eared listeners may remember that I had the heavy gunner talent, which I couldn't use because I didn't have a heavy weapon. So I've swapped that out for Juggernaut. Juggernaut up to level 2, actually. And so when I boost, my next ram before the start, no, that actually doesn't help.
You can boost and gain, you would need a second quick action, So typically how it'll work is you'll use a quick action to boost, and then you'll move, and then you'll ram into something as your other quick action.
Okay, I'm taking all of this back.
It's all going back.
How much?
Jensie, say goodbye to your shield.
No, not that. Since he's got the shield, I'm just moving. I'm going to move next to Alex, and then I'm going to use my assault rifle on hostile number 2, who is not the one that is near Alex and I. I got a 12. If I tie in this game, do I get it?
Yeah, meets it, beats it.
That's cute.
Pizza.
And then a D6. I got a 4 that time. 4 damage. Pew, 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 pew. I shot more bullets this time. I was like, all right, I got to beat on him this time. Pew, 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 pew.
You pivot from Hostile 1 to Hostile 2 and let off another bevy, kind of squeezing the trigger as a number of these, they're massive, right? They're people-sized bullets to your mech fire off, and you do just watch it get riddled with more holes before it kind of blue ichor drips out of it and it kind of hunches back over.
Yeah, get some holes. I said what I said.
Moving right along, it is Hostile 01's turn. And it wants blood, aka sanguinity. Also, I think your shield ends now, Ben.
It sure does, Ken.
It's gonna skirmish against you here, Alex.
Prove it.
I have a crit, and I have a 12.
Hey, I'm going to use my intercede action. Reaction. If I'm adjacent to my bond mate and they take damage from a source within my line of sight, I can take the damage instead.
You're taking the crit, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
Such a sweet boy.
I heard crit and I sprang to action.
And you knew it was your time to shine.
Yeah.
That's how you play. That's how you play Big Sal.
I push Alex out of the way.
Alex, a 12 doesn't hit, right?
No, it does.
Yeah. Oh, it
Mine's
does.
an
Okay.
11.
An 11.
Mine's an
Okay.
11.
You're pretty speedy. Then that is going to be another 7 points.
Yeah, this rakes a pretty bad slash across my armor. Maybe some of that. Maybe there's a little of that blue left behind after they do it.
There is a almost comical raking of tearing metal basically across the front of Halcyon Vapor. The various sort of like technological, those tachyon projectors that are attached to your form at various points are just like torn off of this thing, and it just like takes a bite out of the metal that it pulls off of you and spits disgusting blue acidic bile.
Did you take 7 points of damage, Ben, or would it be 6 points because of the armor?
Oh, because of the armor, that's true. Thank you, Jensie.
You're welcome.
So that was the crit hit. So the other hit did
Yes,
hit
the
me,
12
right?
is still going to hit you. Yep.
Okay.
That is going to be 5 points of damage to you, Alex.
All right. So
now.
that's 4 points of damage to me.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It finishes rending with its first claw, kind of swings wide before the Halcyon Vapor jumps in its way, and kind of with the effort of that first attack on you, Halcyon Vapor, it does manage to like shove you back out of the way and make another sort of offhand attack at the Sanguine Rush, kind of gunning for that reactor.
My reactor.
No, it's open, isn't
Your
it?
exposed reactor. Cool. You are up, Alex.
All right, it's my turn. You know, last round went so well. I think I'm just going to do it again.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Hard to compete
out of my other shoulder, I'm going to deploy another drone.
Oh my gosh.
How many drones do you have?
I can do 3 of them.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, and then we will attack with my segment knife. Oh no! That's a 1.
Oh, no.
You lunge at this thing and it's kind of wising up a little bit and it just knocks your hand wide.
I'll just do my flechette launcher.
Okay, yeah, so that's another 3 points. Okay, you reduce this thing's structure by 1.
And since that hits, both of my drones will do 3 damage to it also.
Okay, great. Let me resolve structure first. It is so sad that I am rolling on the structure table first, but that's okay.
No, it's not.
No, we just know
It's
what
so
we're
sad,
doing,
guys.
No,
It's so
it's
sad.
No, it's not.
Right. I get some system trauma here. So I'm going to say we will remove...
His whole body.
on that second attack, you launch those flechettes, and some of them you watch kind of like stab into, crushing through the metal casing that makes up this thing's head, and it kind of like roars and begins to like claw at its own face, kind of like trying to remove that obstruction, that damage there, and it does fully like pull off this my hair fully pull back this chunk that was the metal that would have been the like cabin compartment that the pilots would have sat in were it a manned vehicle, and with it comes some of that like blue flesh, and all that's left is like a little bleeding stump of what its head once was, and you have taken its targeting systems offline.
Nice.
Whoa.
Before your drones then trigger and just fire more blasts into it.
Whoa.
They're good boys. They're
I
good
believe
drone
that
boys.
was your 2 quick actions. Did you want to move?
I don't want to move, but I am going to issue another order as a free action.
Yeah, stay right here. Just stay here.
To Bon Joyega. Bon.
Bond, you're doing a good job. Hold your ground. Oh, you got it. Not gonna move from this point.
So, however you want to interpret that, you'll get an accuracy for it.
You know, editing this, I was like, are we being a little loosey-goosey with this whole orders thing? And
It's a good ability.
not that I'm gonna like say we shouldn't be. I like it. Just wondering.
The thing about hold your ground is there's not really like an action to be taken with hold your ground. So I'm not sure where the D6 will go, but
I'm just saying if he might want to, like, if he uses it to ram something.
I think ramming would be specifically not holding your ground.
yeah, I think ramming is a little bit of the opposite.
Bond,
But
don't hold your ground. Ram him to the ground. You want me to ram it? You want me to ram him, boss? I could ram him. I have a feeling you're gonna be really good at it.
I get especially good if I can ram it into something, and unfortunately, we're on a vast structureless tarmac.
You can knock it into the other hostile.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it here, Hen. I'm looking at it, and I think that we're not quite at the angles where that would work. But it's okay. It's okay. I have some other things that ramming is still pretty good.
It's very funny. I've gone through great lengths to give you terrain in every other combat we have done.
Yes, and I really appreciate that, Hen. And I'm sorry I didn't have Juggernaut before.
It's all right. You're all good. Okay. Another quick point of order. It doesn't matter because we're just going to move past it. But your shield hadn't ended yet last turn, which means you were still immobilized. But that's okay.
Oh, no.
That's okay. We'll just move past it. It was a very small adjustment to the side here.
Well, I didn't ram, so.
That's kind of why it doesn't entirely matter.
I don't know, though, Hen. It was, I mean, we can't take it back. It's true. But, like, I moved over there and then took a hit for him. A critical hit for him. I somehow, against all reason, found a way to make
take a slight step to the left. I willed myself to step one step, even though the shield was on. It was like an anime moment. It was like, that should be impossible. Yeah. He shouldn't be able to move while his shield is up. The smart character pushes up their glasses and goes, that shield, it stops him from moving, but he's done it somehow anyway. This just got interesting.
So the guy goes, yeah, we all know that, Brad.
It cuts to the rest of the techs who are all like white knuckling the railing of the command hub, like staring out the window as you guys are like fighting these literal monstrosities, and everyone's like, Brad, shut the fuck up, dude.
Shut the fuck up, Brad.
I think Brad might be voice of dispatch. I should have said Brad.
Shout out to our actual friend Brad when he listens to this episode one day.
He will.
Hey, Brad.
Well,
for some reason.
I don't know about that.
He does listen to
Brad, thanks for being the voice of reason and dispatch.
Yeah. Also, Brad, shut up.
Alex is so mean to Brad.
Hey, it's Ben. Let's take a little break, huh? I got some things to tell you. Our guest GM for this series is Hen, also known as I Write Robots in all the good corners of the internet. Hen's a science fiction writer, and you can find his work at iwriterobots.com. And he's also a host on the Vorthos Cast, the officially unofficial podcast about Magic the Gathering, story, and lore. You can find all of this in the episode description. I've got links to all of this. Hen also likes to make a TTRPG for you every once in a while, and he's got a new game called Wired, Tired, Fired, which is a comedy game about trying to make it through a shift of work by taking drugs but pretending to be sober. I have not played it yet, but I have looked through it, and it's pretty funny, and I've been sitting at a table with Hen for a few months, so I feel pretty good about endorsing it. I'll link to all of this in the episode notes. The soundtrack for this series features Behold, which is spelled with a slash between B and hold. The track up top of this episode is called Uprising, and it's an original piece we commissioned for the series. The rest of the music is from his back catalog. Some of it was made for My First Dungeon, a very good actual play podcast. And some of it is from his latest album, Where They Landed, which is a concept album that combines like spooky sci-fi vibes with Appalachian folk music. You can find all his music on YouTube, Bandcamp, and a bunch of other places. Just Google Behold. Or you can find him on social media as Behold Your Fate. Roleplay Retcon is part of the One Shot Network, which has lots of great shows, like the flagship One Shot podcast, or System Mastery with Jeff and John, which is sort of like a two-person book club where they read old, weird TTRPGs and make a lot of jokes. Or Skyjack's Courier's Call, an all-ages spinoff of Campaign Skyjacks. We have a Discord and a Patreon. The Patreon has bonus content and the Discord has bonus people. On Patreon, we just dropped a commentary track for the 1997 movie Batman and Robin with Jensie, Alex, and me. We didn't have anything to do with the making of that movie, but it was our first ever remake way back in 2018. They were all set to make a third one, and then this one bombed.
I don't know why. It's a cinematic masterpiece. Look at this.
Jensie.
What?
You harm me on a fundamental level with your words.
I don't know if you should take it personally, Alex.
How am I offending you by saying that this is I'm enjoying this?
I didn't say offended. I said hurting.
You are hurting Peter McGregor Scott's feelings.
My joy hurts you, Alex? I thought we were friends. Look, he's about to do it. He's about to jump off the building and go north.
Alex is sad for you. See, but like, okay, this is what I think is great about this movie, is these fucking sets. I think this set is amazing.
Look at him. Look at
It's pretty
Mr.
wild.
Freeze. He just freezed that guy.
That's all you need, is for a guy named Mr. Freeze to freeze a guy, and Jensie's sold. All right, that's all I got. Back to the episode.
Hey, Hostile O2 wants to...
Hey, Hostile O2 is moving.
I don't want that.
Okay, I've got an attack against Halcyon Vapor and an attack against the drone.
I can't protect the drone, sorry.
I have a 10 to hit Halcyon Vapor, and I have a 19 to hit the drone.
Well, that probably both hits 10.
Yeah, I think it does.
19 will hit the drone, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you meant 9, and that way it's
Oh, common misconception, my bad. That is going to be 7 points of damage against the drone.
drone's dead.
Thank
The
God.
drone's dead.
Drone
Okay.
is gone.
Having reduced that thing to 0 hit points for a structure and an enemy, the hostile smashes one claw through the drone and carries that attack through into Halcyon Vapor and gets a bonus to its damage.
Ooh.
Indeed. And that is going to be, I can't count. That would be 10 points of damage to you. Yeah, that is, if it matters, that is 6 points.
10?
That is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage?
Well, then it'll be 9 points of damage.
Thank you,
That is
Jensie.
true.
Thank
It
you,
will be 9
Jensie.
points of damage.
Again, though, it does not matter because I had 5 HP left.
Yeah.
So I believe I'm about to make my first ever structure roll.
So your structure will be reduced by 1, and then you'll carry over 4 damage as well.
CompCon is so cool, guys. It just came up with this like black and yellow like bordered message that says like
Structure damage. Structure roll 1d6 per point of structure damage.
Alarms begin to blare in your mech as that first kaiju drone, I guess, has torn across the front of your chassis, and this second one swats a drone out of the air, and the fireball of that drone exploding blows up right in your face. Here, Vaughn, go ahead and roll your structure for me.
just go ahead for me.
Good luck, Billy.
Just let me know.
Well, it was a 6.
Hey, that's
Is
good.
a 6
That's a glancing
good or
blow.
bad? Okay,
Yes,
thanks.
a 6 is very good. That's a glancing blow. So you're only impaired, which means you'll make all of your stuff with 1 difficulty until the end of your next turn.
We're gonna say like it like fucked up my like since it happened like near the head, it
Fucked
like
up your butt.
it's a little hard for me to see now, but it didn't like knock it out. Can we say that? Like I'm getting like a glitch in my like visuals.
There's like
every
some
once in a
visual
while.
static.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh,
Okay, I'm okay, guys. Don't worry.
Jensie, you're up.
In order to load, I do have to take like, would that be a
You have
quick
to
action?
stabilize. Stabilizing is a full action, so you have to take a turn off, unfortunately. However, when you stabilize, you also do a number of other things that are quite good.
That's true. I do that. But I'm going to wait. I'm gonna save that up then until I have a lot of cool things to do. So, in that
Typically,
case,
the way you'll want to play it, yeah, I won't tell you how to play the game, but you've seen what
Am I
your
doing it
Mjolnir
right?
can do. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I am going to shoot with my hand cannon. I get a +1 accuracy on this one too, don't I? It is. So I'm gonna barrage, and that means I get to use my hand cannon and my flex mount pistol.
Yes, your pistols. Mhm.
Shoot it.
Shoot it.
Woohoo! That is 18.
18 hits, yes.
So I did 4 damage with my hand cannon.
Cool. Was that on
And-
hostile 1 or 2?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing 2. And because I hit with it, I get to reduce my gunslinger die by 1. And now I'm going to shoot with my pistols.
This is a scary little math equation you've got going here. Got me on the ropes.
it's a great mech, Jensie.
Can I just like shoot both of my pistols at the same time, like real
Yeah, go
fast,
for it.
like roll 2 d20s? All right, I'm gonna do that.
Cool.
Oh, I got a 17 on one and an 11 on the other. Well,
After
actually,
modifiers,
18
those will both hit.
and 12.
That is a 3 and a 2. Wow. Okay, you reduce this thing's structure.
And guess what? I get to reduce my gunslinger by 2 more.
We're down to 5?
We're down to 1 left.
Or down to 1 left, yeah. Wow. I'm scared.
Hey, Jensie, when you fire your guns, like, how do you do it?
with the triggers.
Oh, straight from the hip, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Just bang, bang.
Yeah, pap, pap. Just like I'm in an old Western film.
It's high.
It's high noon. You're going to load 2 bullets into your Mjolnir.
Can I get 2?
I believe it loads 2 every time you attack.
It is 2.
Yeah, it's pretty good, guys.
Oh, I only put... I said I put 1 in last time, but can I say I put 2 in like I was
Yeah,
supposed to?
no, you don't have a choice. It puts 2 bullets
Okay.
into the chamber. Yeah.
Okay, I get 2 more then.
Jensie's tone when they realize they have another giant bullet is the same tone they have when they see like a pretty bird.
It is a 2.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
2 whole D6.
Bullets!
Wow.
Yay. Aw, that's so nice. All right, cool. I can still move a little bit, right?
You still have your full movement. You haven't moved at all.
I am never going to be able to use Hin. I am never going to be able to use my thermal pistol. And that's just the way it goes.
That's so sad. I love thermal pistols. I'm a thermal pistol abuser. Put a shockrete on that.
I mean, if you move, you can get a nice line going.
I could do that. All right, I am going to move. These really big hostiles are attacking Halcyon Vapor right now, and so I was already kind of back behind Halcyon Vapor and to the left, and so I'm going to kind of skirt around the hostiles where I've got both of them lined up directly in front of me.
Ben, you're up.
I am up. Do I want to pop this shield again? Is the thing.
Can you pop the shield and ram?
Oh, right. No, then I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do what my boss told me to do, which was ram. And I
I
think
mean, you don't have to.
well, I do though. I do and I don't.
If you don't, the dice just goes back to Alex. Yeah.
I feel like my bond mate. I'm gonna do what you say. Yeah, I'm gonna ram hostile 1, which is the one that's up in Alex and mine's ass. Well, they kind of both are, but this one is up in there was up in there first.
Like an egg.
Yeah, Jensie, you've really gotten away with not being attacked, huh?
So far. But they might come after me now, which is
They're in their melee era, okay?
I'm gonna ram hostile 1. I'm gonna boost though, because that's really what Juggernaut lets me do.
Sure. Yeah, so you should boost first. You need to move at least 1 space when you boost.
Oh, that works. Well, I'm gonna move into him. Does that work? into the hostile.
Not in a technical sense, but I'll allow it. You're a smaller size. You can occupy while moving. You can
move
occupy the
down.
space.
He's got a good point. I could do this basketball style. I could go down 1 to fake him out, and then I'm like, oh, boom! So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, we hear the sneaker squeak of Halcyon Vapor go skeek. Oh, yeah.
We use the rules to tell the story. The dice know. The rules know. They know the story.
The missile knows where it is.
Because
the missile knows where it isn't. Yeah, or because the missile knows where it is not. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually know what boosting is.
So when you boost,
It's like dashing.
you get a move again. Yeah, it's like a dash. It's a quick action and move again.
Oh, okay. And then I'm going to ram, and I basically get +1 accuracy and knocks my target back an additional 2 spaces.
Awesome. It'll also knock them prone if you succeed.
That's excellent. So
ram is just a melee attack. And now your talent lets you do this as a 1 size larger too, correct?
it doesn't say that.
You do need to be typically the same size or larger.
Oh yeah, they're bigger than me.
They are bigger.
I don't know if I can ram this thing. Bud.
Guess you have to give me my order back.
I'm sorry, bud. It turns out it's maybe a little big for me.
Why don't you, if you want to do it anyway, we'll just make it a contested check.
Ooh. Okay.
Which could work out quite well for you given that you have an accuracy to do so.
I'm gonna ram then. I'm gonna ram.
Okay. We get that good sneaker squeak. We gotta keep that in then, because that made me laugh.
And then I'm gonna maybe it works because I take him by surprise.
Surprise!
So I get let's see, roll a d20. Well, that's only a 9 on the d6. I get a +1.
A 9 on the d6?
Sorry, a 9 on the d20. I got ahead of myself. I got very excited.
Like you're breaking. Wow. Ben is so good at this game. He can roll a 9 on a D6.
That's pretty impressive.
Well,
you can.
I see a 9 on my D6, guys, if I hold it just right.
I think I rolled a 9. I think I rolled an S.
My D6 has extra pips.
Well, I just had the numbers on mine, like a pro.
So you'll actually get 2 accuracy on this,
Yeah,
right?
2 accuracy,
You get
and
one
I've never
from
had
momentum.
2 accuracy. Is it like
So
advantage, or do I add them?
No, you just pick whichever one is higher.
That's a 12. I got 12.
That's a 12. Okay, so this thing rolled. Making this a contested check. I'm applying chapstick. I apologize.
Is it just for the dramatic like timing of it? Just to
Little
add
bit.
suspense.
So this could go really well or really poorly. It gets
Yeah.
a +1 accuracy to this
Great.
because it is sturdy, and I'm gonna have it make a whole check is what I'm gonna have.
Ben, did you add 1 for your grit?
Oh, I sure didn't. So I really hit 13.
13.
Okay, that's good. So I rolled a 9 on the D20, which means if the D6
That's what I
is
get.
a 4 or 5, it will succeed. 4, 5, or 6 will succeed. So we have a 50-50
Or if
chance.
it's got the D6 that has the 9 on it.
That's true, but I rolled a 1. So it gets a 10, which fails.
In your dumb face.
Wow.
In your dumb face, you gross bug thing.
I was prepared for a 1 or a 2, or a 2 or a 3, but a 1 is pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
That's okay, my
Pretty
damage rolls
rough.
have been very good. Yeah,
Oh, you could have emotionally handled a 2 or a 3.
I could have emotionally handled a 2 or a 3.
Oh, hen.
So you'll knock it
I don't
back
know.
1 space for ramming
It's not
it.
better. It's not better. You weren't even close.
And then you'll knock it back 2 more spaces because
I
of
sure did.
Juggernaut.
Like I rush forward and like when I hit it, like my momentum just stops completely and it like bounces off of me like the Batmobile off of Superman and Zack Snyder's Superman versus Batman: Dawn of Justice.
No, not the Dawn of Justice. You careen into this thing, and it really is like Newton's cradle. Like there is no budging in you, and it just goes tumbling backward. I believe the phrase is ass over tea kettle.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it like fully somersaults
It's a technical
backwards.
term.
It leaves blue streaks across the
love that
asphalt of the asphalt of the Shatterdome here, and it is knocked completely prone. You deal an additional 1d6 kinetic damage to it.
Blue Streak DVDs are scattered.
Oh no,
across
that's
the
if it
combat.
knocks into something. My apologies.
Yeah, no, but it is prone.
It
Are
is
you
prone.
sure? There's nothing. There's nothing in the way. There's not like a jet or something out
Roll,
here. Nothing.
roll just a d20 for me.
Okay.
Nothing.
I know
else.
it's not on the map, but I got an 11.
An 11. I was just going to make it a 50-50, so that is
Okay.
just the threshold. Yeah, there was a whole platoon of like fighter jets, and it knocks into them like dominoes, and one at a time they kind of like...
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead and
We
roll a
won't need-
d6.
Are you seeing us though? They don't need fighter jets with us around.
That is a 5, or maybe an S.
Wow. Halcyon Vapor, that was your 2 quick actions. Anything else?
I'm just gonna scooch back over next to Alex and be like,
Well, hey, how you doing, bud? See that?
Good job, Bond. Proud of you.
Infuriatingly, you have not left melee with the other one technically, so it cannot Overwatch attack you, which is wonderful.
infuriatingly.
Infuriating for Jensie,
This
though.
thing is prone.
You've pushed the other one out of its range, and now you're in the line.
I don't think so. I think it's still okay.
Wonderful. This thing is going to use its action to stabilize. It ever so slowly, painstakingly, it pulls itself up on those sort of gangly blue fleshy fingers that are protruding from the armor itself and leaves more like flesh like being grated by the grit of the asphalt as it like claws its way out of the now like tangled ball of fighter jets that have careened into one another. That is its action here. It's a protocol. It is down a structure. So there's a protocol at the beginning of its turn too. You guys watch as more spines begin to protrude out of its back. You're up, Alex.
All right. I guess I should go stop playing nice. And I am going to
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
move up here, and I am going to take a full barrage action. All right, we'll start with my tactical melee weapon, my main hand, which because of Partisan gives me +1 accuracy to the first melee attack made with it. Just go ahead and attack with that. So yeah, that would have been a 9. Rolled a 4.
A 9 to hit misses.
So it's fine though, because we'll move on to that flex mount segment knife, and that is a 13.
13 will hit.
will hit. That's 2 + 1 is 3 damage.
Alex, you have reduced this thing's structure again.
Alex, stop moving away from me.
I gotta be close.
It is already a crumpled ball of organic kaiju flesh jutting out from underneath, like carbon fiber reinforced steel mesh. And it is being compacted with every blow, just a little bit more as you just tear into this thing's carapace and armor. So I will be rolling 2 structure now. Okay. It suffers another system trauma. I'm losing things rapidly. Alex, how do you feel about cleaving off one of these things?
I love doing it. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
What does it look like when you cleave this thing
So
off?
it looks like a surgeon's, because these are segment knives, so they're really small, thin knives, and I just like hack away at the tendons of this one arm until it just falls off.
Yeah, where a surgeon would be precise and perhaps deft. You do just see the point where the flesh protrudes out of the armor and just go at it, like slicing these fleshy tendrils away and away and away as it kind of like tries to claw at you with its other hand, and eventually that arm falls off completely as that weapon is destroyed.
So that was my segment knife. Now I'm going to use Disdainful Blade once per round to throw a melee weapon at it, which will be another segment knife. Those are D6 and not a D20. That is a 14 to hit.
14 hits too.
And this one doesn't get the +1, but it is still a 3. And then I'm going to jump off my flex mount to do the Bristle Crown Flechette Launcher, do 3 more damage to it. And my drone is also going to do 3 damage to it.
God damn. All right. Yeah, you continue to tear into the flesh of this thing. Your Jaeger was made to dispatch these kaiju. And this is the first, like, real kaiju you have been able to go up against, and you are shredding their flesh.
Oh, Sanguine Rush is really good at making stuff bleed. Who could have
It's
thought?
what he does.
It's so perfect.
He's got his cool little drone shooting at him, too.
I think Hostile O2 is watching this happen and has decided it doesn't want this smoke. It is moving away from you, Halcyon Vapor. I believe we have eclipsed your turn again. If you want to use your Overwatch, do you have a weapon that has threat 1? That should be your rifle. Let's see what your rifle's threat is.
Yeah, but the thing is,
You could also just hold on to your reaction.
I kind of want to hold on to that Overwatch. I have something much more useful to use Overwatch on.
Sorry, Jeff Kaplan, I will not be overwatching. What's up, 2016? Jensie, I have a couple attacks coming at you.
Okay.
Now, I can help Jensie with this.
Okay.
Well, yeah, so Jensie still has the Tachyon loop on them, the Tachyon shield on them.
Mm-hmm. So you can give them resistance.
So, yeah, I'm going to use my defensive pulse, which is a reaction, and I'm going to empower their Tachyon shield with a pulse of energy, and you gain resistance to all damage from the attack. And if the attack misses, something else happens.
Okay, so I rolled a nat 1.
Oh! So this is that thing where I can force the attacker to re-roll it against the character or object of my choice. So yeah, Hostile 1. Let's
Tell you what, it's got to be in range. So technically, it isn't normally going to be able to reach anything, but I think on a nat 1, it is fully bouncing off this shield.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he runs at you and tries to like backhand slash at you, and Halcyon Vapor's systems just light up. This mech is torn to shreds, and the like flickers of energy just like kick back in. You've been experiencing that kind of like visual flare in just like an instant of kind of like reaction. The screen pulses and is like bright as day again, and you see this attack about to connect, and a like dome of light suddenly unfolds around you, Amara, and this thing full on hits it and is like blasted back by a shock as there's kind of like a resounding like and its claw flies into the face of Hostile 01 instead. What remains of the face of Hostile 01?
I got you, buddy.
Thanks.
This hits.
Not a pretty good roll, and I had to use it on this.
I think I maybe truly have ruined Jensie's plan now, though.
Yeah.
Hostile 02 is flipped around. Its claw goes flying through the chest of Hostile 01 instead, who is still like beginning to pull itself up off the ground, and it just shrieks and like bats it away. I'm rolling 3 structure damage.
I figured it was close.
So fast. That third structure is just gone. Okay, that is a crushing blow. It shrieks and begins to try to pull itself back up, and then you guys watch just like gouts of that like awful blue. It's like smoking already, and it just kind of like flops back onto the pavement.
Is it dead?
Yeah, it is dead.
One down.
Nice.
Okay, well then its second attack is gonna come at you here, Ben, as you have ruined it today.
I sure have.
That is a crit to balance things out.
Oof. You know what's so funny is I don't have like anything to protect me.
Hey, that's your job as the tank, right? To damage soak. It is reduced to the structure of its ally, which is going to trigger its additional damage.
Oh no!
So I will be rolling. It's kind of funny how that works out.
Oh, it's so mad. Guys, I think it's real mad.
That is going to be 8 points of damage.
Well, that still has not hit me down to 0. So, but still, that's a pretty bad slam on me. I may even stagger a little bit for that one.
Yeah, it ping-pongs across the battlefield here, colliding with your tachyon shield and just bouncing back into its ally and then up against you again. That is its turn. Jensie, you are up.
Okay, Hen. Now listen.
Let's just talk about it, Hen. Hen, can we talk about it?
Let's talk about this.
It's okay. I know what's coming.
Okay.
It's okay.
So, Hen, what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to do a whole lot this turn.
Not a lot.
All I'm going to do is I'm just going to reload my guns, if that's okay with you.
Yeah,
and I'm
just take a turn off. You've done a lot.
I have done so much so far, so I'm just going to take a turn off. I'm just going to reload all of my weapons, which I can do.
So let's resolve that first,
Wait,
if that's okay.
That's at the end of the turn.
Alex, what is going on?
A lot of stuff.
Your stabilize.
My full metal jacket. Well, I guess I should move first, because maybe I want to move a little bit. I'm going to move. How far away do I need to move to make this really good?
You've made me nervous, and it's not even attacking me.
Listeners, I moved about 5 hexagons.
We've gone full abstract. Listeners, if you will, imagine you have 5
hexagons in your mind's eye.
5 more hexagons. How many hexagons do you have now, and how many orbs is that worth?
Some people can see. I can actually only do about 4 hexagons. I can't do a 5th. That's half. How about that?
Well, I can actually do 6, but I didn't want to move anymore. Okay, so I just moved closer to the whole fight. I was pretty far away because I was lining something up, but one of them already died, so I needed to move a bit closer. So I am.
Be cool. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No worries. So now I have moved pretty close to hostile number 2. And at the end of my turn, if I haven't made any attacks, I can reload all loading weapons as a free action. And when I reload a weapon, my next attack
it's just when you reload,
is going to gain an effect, but it does more damage, explosive damage.
Are you talking about your Mjolnir cannon?
I'm talking about Roland.
You're talking about Roland's chamber. Yes. So you've reloaded 2 weapons, your bolt launcher and your
hand cannon.
Thank you. Hand cannon. I was going to call it a pistol. It's not a pistol. I guess it is, but not like that. Yes. So your Roland chamber will trigger. You reload all your weapons. They'll each get 1d6 bonus damage. I thought you were going to unload your Mjolnir because you reloaded.
I am.
Godspeed, cowboy.
You put 12 solid steel slug points of damage into this thing, as from the center of your chest, this massive rotating gunslinger chamber just ka-chunk, bang, ka-chunk, bang. 8 whole bullets, 4 whole bullets, I lied.
Half is good.
Just these, like, yeah. I got scared there for a second. I said it and I was like, whoa, hang on. Calm down. Yeah, you reduce this thing's structure to its last point of structure here. Terrifying. We're gonna use features eventually. Yeah, your metal slugs from the center of your chest. There is like a column of smoke rising from the center of your chest as you fire these slugs into this thing. It is looking real beat up. I am rolling 3 structure.
Jensie's such a pull hustler of an RPG player, because they'll be like, I'm not sure I get this game. I'm not sure I'm doing this right. And then Jensie will be like, here is the most complicated and incredible thing anyone's ever done in an RPG turn.
Yeah, stacking end of turn effects here this rules.
Yeah, that's just what I've been doing this whole time.
Okay. I rolled quite well, so this is just more system trauma, which I can handle. It's quite... Yeah, your bullets shred through this thing, and you watch the spines that have been like slowly protruding further and further out of its back, just like completely blown out the back of this thing as the impact of the slugs like cut through the whole core of this kaiju.
Nice.
Because I don't want to lose my melee weapons. Ben, you are up.
But I'm gonna point my assault rifle at this thing's head and pull the trigger. And I only rolled a 7. +1, 8.
You are very close with this thing, and it is actively like flailing in death throes. It's got reliable too, right?
Yeah, I point my gun at it. I put it like right up against its head.
And it's gonna grab onto the end of the gun and try to just like move it away from being a fatal blow.
Oh, I'm gonna pull the trigger real quick.
And bullets just tear through the back of this thing's hands while it's holding over the front of the muzzle.
Oh, shouldn't have done that.
Hey, this thing wants blood. I rolled a nat 20, so this is all worth it. And it really is just going to try to take you out the rest of the way that it can here, having completely and utterly foiled its plans. Halcyon Vapor. Wow, that is low. That is 6 points.
Which means 5 points, Ben.
Well, I am down to 1 HP, but I'm still okay.
Okay.
Nice.
And then it's going to take its other attack at you with the same skirmish. And I have an 11, which I think does still hit.
Yes.
Okay, I tell you what. I have 4 points of damage for you.
Structure damage.
Is this your second structure?
This is my second structure damage, so I have to roll.
Okay, so you'll roll 2
D6.
structure, and you'll take the worst result.
I got a 1. I'm looking at CompCon, and it says direct hit. Your mech must pass a hull check or be destroyed. Even on a successful check, your mech is stunned.
When you take a direct hit, there are 3 possible outcomes. If you suffer a direct hit, but you have 3 or more structure, you're just stunned. It's a direct hit, but you're still built well. If you suffer a direct hit and you have 2 structure remaining, you will have to succeed a hull check, or your mech does become destroyed. And if you have 1 or lower, you just die.
Wouldn't it be amazing if my spawn just like heroically died here?
No.
Right before the end of the film.
That would be sad, but that'd be amazing.
Holy
Well,
shit.
I think it would.
Then we
be
get to meet
amazing.
his brother Ron.
It's about time something happened in this series.
So what's your hull, Ben?
Do I have to get over 10? Is that what's going on here?
Yep. So you just need
7
a
or
7
higher.
That doesn't seem so hard.
No, you'd be surprised.
This is maybe the most scared I've ever been in any episode of this show. I rolled a 6 plus 3 is 9.
Oh no.
Vaughn. This thing wants blood. It has your number. Here I will say, before I narrate something, would you like to narrate your death?
Not his death.
Your mech is being destroyed. This thing is going to basically pounce on you and take the Halcyon Vapor down to the ground and just begin to like tear its systems from its chest.
I think going down, I would be trying to do something to like protect Alex. Like I know it won't actually do anything mechanically. It will be futile. You see me like the mech's like final bits of being able to move, like the arm is like reaching out to Alex and it's like falling onto its knees. And it's like I'm trying to like wrestle with this thing to get it down to the ground. And I'm losing the fight to like keep it away from Alex.
The last little bit of control that your pilot's mind can extend to this mechanical body is that hand reaching out towards Alex's mech, towards the Sanguine Rush. The mechanical hand begins to falter, and as the digits of the Halcyon Vapor's sort of steel gauntlet fail and it collapses to the tarmac, we cut back to the pilot's cabin where we see you still locked into this thing, blood dripping from various superficial cuts across your face, the damage your mech has sustained, the shock of the system trauma you have sustained as your own biological arm is still reaching out towards Alex as well. And your mech is destroyed.
Listen to me, both of you. Don't let what happened to me happen to anyone else. Stop this war before it even begins.
Inside the protected shelter of the Shatterdome itself, they watch your mech systems flicker offline and put hands over mouths, and everyone gasps. We see a shot of Gottlieb and Newt go, no.
Vaughn, no! And then I launch my active core system, my Omni Harpoons, and I pull this thing off of Bond's mech. So this system fires grappling harpoons at any number of targets within range 5 and line of sight. Affected characters must succeed a hull save or take 2d6 kinetic damage and be knocked prone and pulled adjacent to me as close as possible. They become immobilized until the end of their next turn.
This thing is a +2 to hull. I need an 8 or higher. I rolled a 12.
Damn. So he takes half of the 2d6s, and he is not pulled away from me. So he takes 4 damage. So I rolled an 8.
4 damage. The hooks find purchase in the back of this thing, and it would pull it off of this, the destroyed mech of your friend, this wreckage that was your comrade. And the flesh that is barely keeping this thing together just
gives away.
Isn't there anymore. It's been torn to shreds, and it just pulls right out of the thing's flesh.
All right, well, that was a quick action, so I will then get at it with my tactical melee weapon.
Get at it.
Carve up its back.
Get at me in the comments.
I'm going to get at it with my just get it. That's only a 10.
10 just misses.
All right, that's all I got.
Amara, what are you up to?
I need to use an auxiliary ranged weapon, which I can with my hand cannon, because it is auxiliary ranged. Yeah, all right.
This is more of Jensie leading the shot, like knows that they have the kill lined up, is sitting there holding the sniper rifle with it trained over the VIP's head, is like, wait, so if I pull the trigger right now, you're telling me.
They're just dialing in the scope.
I just saw all of this go down with Bon, and then I saw, Alex try and get the gross thing off of Bon, and it didn't really happen, and so Amara's like, all right. And so she pulls out the hand cannon, and I get a +1 accuracy, right? Because it's an auxiliary ranged. So I'm just going to roll to hit first, and we'll see what happens. Hey!
Oh my gosh!
I did it!
Yeah, that's a crit.
I critted
that's
it.
21? 22 plus crit.
Okay, so with my hand cannon, I get a d6. And then I also get an additional 2d6 because of my gunslinger die that I reset.
Oh, you're cashing in the gunslinger die too. Okay, so I'm going to have you do this slightly differently. You're going to be rolling 4d6 total. You should just roll 4d6 and see what the total is. And then this is a critical hit, so you'll roll it twice and take the higher result.
So that's 6.
You fire this gun. How does that shot obliterate this thing?
She's going to line up her hand cannon straight at his head, and she's gonna say, "Hey, ugly, it's high noon."
Yes. Absolutely, yeah. This thing, we get like the comedic out of place shot almost of it like turning, and there's like a as it like it turns to face you. It's like mandibles open and like chitter, and like gruel drips from its mouth, and then its head is blown clean off.
Amara's gonna just like book it over to
Jake in your cockpit too is shouting at you, get us down there.
I'm going.
I'm using my mech to pull this carcass off of him. And since I have the cybernetic muscles, synthetic muscles, I can my lifting and moving dragging capacity is doubled.
Those synthetic wires that work like muscle netting for your inorganic machine just heave this thing off as you begin to explore, I guess, the body of your comrade.
I'm going to explore your body.
Hang on.
I'm going to explore your body.
Hang on.
Let me take that one again.
Can I put on some music? Can I light some candles? Can I buy him dinner first?
Hey, I promised hot mech on mech action, okay?
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
You did.
Absolutely not. Oh, man, my bad.
So while Alex is like heaving it off.
Oh, I'm heaving, all right.
God dang it.
Any tension there was about whether or not Ben is okay is gone.
Gone. Completely gone.
Amara is just going to like her Jaeger is just going to drop down to his knees and like start scooping him up.
Both of you are working to make sure your teammate here is okay. Jake has already fully pulled off any kind of safety gear he had here, and he is already exiting the hatch in the side of the head of Ironclad Gunsmoke and just like throwing himself down the ladder to get out of here. And he is running towards the wreckage and he is shouting, Bond! After you. He's shouting his own name at you.
Yeah.
Bond,
Yes.
roll a d20 for me.
+1 for grit.
Is there +1 for grit?
No.
Damn it. That's right.
I roll a 19, though.
A 19. How injured is Bond?
Oh, I was thinking pretty bad. I may not be unconscious because I might want to line, but yeah, I think like at least a leg is broken. Boy, I am kind of deciding.
Yeah. Don't do anything that you can't fix for the finale.
So
Yeah.
why don't we take it this way here? With a 19, the shock of it feels to you like your body has been severed from you. You are locked into this thing. Its nerves are your nerves. You have felt your body be cleaved away from your own consciousness. And you are kind of stuck here in a limbo, locked in your mech, your piloting armor, sitting here in the cockpit, strapped into this thing, connected to it through diodes, and you get a system shock as it falls away from you, and it does feel like maybe you are gone for a second here.
So this is what dying's like. I knew it would be no big deal.
You see in your mind's eye, you see the Otachi, the kaiju that destroyed your home, killed your family, moving off into the ocean as you lie there on the shore. You can't feel your legs, you can't feel your body. You are as helpless as you were in that moment, in this moment. Except that you are yourself now, you are older. And what does Bond feel at the sight of that?
I've pushed a lot of feelings away, so I didn't have to deal with them. And I think I was unconsciously doing that. And I felt a new, renewed fear during this fight and during some of the fights before about, like, is there a new war? Am I in the middle of a new war? Is this not just a fluke thing where it was going to be a couple battles and it was going to end? And I became so afraid that I was going to lose the only person I had left. And I think I realize in this moment that I need to care about losing me. That I shouldn't die. It should matter to me that I not die. And I think it does matter to me, and I'm not going to die.
I have a follow-up question for you, Bond. How many family members did you have?
I think I've decided I had 2 parents and a sister.
Sure, younger or older?
I think I was the oldest of the 2. I don't think we were very far apart, though, like maybe just a year.
In this brief flash in your mind as your body falls away from your sensations, your eyelids flicker closed for just a moment. As in real time, this happens rapidly. This happens as synapses firing. This happens in the split second it takes for the emergency systems of your mech to kick in and cut your nervous system and eject your neural handshake from your Jaeger. You are lying on the beach. You are face down towards the waves. The water is pressing up against your face as the wreckage of your home is behind you, smoldering in that acidic bile of this kaiju that has just roamed through. You see the kaiju moving in the distance, and then you feel the heft of two strong arms pull you up out of the sand. And I can't do a very good Australian accent, but the voice of your father says, well, easy there now, son. That wasn't even, he's Irish too, actually. The voice of your father says to you, easy there now, son, and pulls you sitting upright. And you see your mother and your sister in beautiful sundresses, as if dressed for a day at the beach. I guess your sister wears like regular human clothes, but your parents look nice.
Cool.
As opposed to wearing look,
regular,
shut up.
just like I remember her, my regular human sister.
You were always such a good regular human sister.
Regular human clothes.
That's my favorite thing about her, was that she was regular and human.
Your father pulls you up. Your mother strokes your shoulder gently and says, we're really happy to see you too, Vaughn, but I think you know you're not quite done yet. And your sister playfully kind of kicks you, says, yeah, get out there. And in an instant, it is over, and you are back in your mech. There are sirens blaring. There is structural failure across the entirety of the hull. You catch the sirens of the hulk of your Jaeger itself cut out, and you are sitting here in a quiet, empty cockpit before you hear the sound of distantly Jake shouting, the hangar doors opening from the Shatterdome, two colossal Jaegers running over to you and throwing a kaiju body off of you, happening all at once.
He shouts as loud as he possibly can. I'm here! I'm alive! I'm alive! Roleplay Retcon's remake of Pacific Rim Uprising is directed by I Write Robots, with Jensie as Amara Namani, Alex Blasius as Alex Blasius, and Benjamin Gray as Joyega. The soundtrack for this series features Behold. Our logo is by Jeanette Blasius.
Roleplay Retcon is produced by Two Fish in a Jug and is part of the One Shot Network.
Bye kisses.
Somewhere in Siberia, two heavy hangar steel doors set in the ground begin to slowly slide open as the gears of some other plan are put into motion, and we watch a number of silos of missiles full of those translucent, strange hybrid kaiju begin to raise up out of the ground, preparing to launch.